Okay, this is part 3 for the day. Well, I do this when I'm out walking, so everybody hear cars and stuff going by. I'll walk a little bit. When I get to a bus stop, I'll sit at the bus stop and make a video. Continue my conversation. So, those are some of the girls that you meet in the Philippines. You can meet the girls that have been Americanized. I'm sure they got lots of those. I'm sure they got some of those. But like I said, when you get a girl from a third world country like that, second or third world country, like I said, especially Philippines, you got someone that speak a little Spanish, because their language is mixed in with Spanish. They speak English. They may speak that passed by. They may speak Visayan. They may speak Tagalog or one of the other dialects in the Philippines. They got lots of different dialects. It's about 80-90 million people there, I believe, in the Philippines. I'm not sure the latest population. I'm not sure it's been a while since I checked it out. But there's a lot of women there. A lot of good women. And so, if you can find yourself one that's never been kissed, never been touched, and she's interested in you, I am sure she can make you happy for the rest of your life. Unless you're an asshole. I gotta stop letting this thing pass by. Okay, it passed by, the ambulance passed by. Oh, brother. Like I said, I know the Filipino guy. I lived there for about 5 years. I know the Philippines. You got good and bad in everyone. But I doubt you'll find them nationwide going on my body, my choice. I doubt you'll find them nationwide trying to turn men into women and women into men. I doubt you'll find that there. Oh yeah, they got buckalugs, which is Benny Boy, which is homosexuals. They got it too. They got the lesbian. I was stabbed on the leg by a lesbian because I was hitting on a girlfriend. You know, so I messed with a girlfriend. Knew she was a lesbian. I knew that was her girlfriend, so I hit on her anyway. She put a knife, stabbed me in the leg. You know, she was scared of me. Yeah, you know, I mean, I was just messing around with a girlfriend. But you know, it didn't go in too deep. She stabbed me in the leg, pulled and pushed out of my way. But there's all kinds of women over there. I mean, nice women. Good personality. And they know how to treat, they're not slaves. They're like any other. Okay, if you think that you can get yourself a Philippine woman and do what you want to them, when you fuck up a Philippine woman, you have fucked up big time. Excuse my language. If you mess over a Philippine woman, you have messed up big time. There's no woman I can think of on this planet who is more vengeful than a Filipina. There is no woman who is more vengeful than a Filipina. You be good to them, they'll be good to you. You screw around on them, you just open up a can of worms you didn't want to do. You have just messed up. She would take you and destroy you. Your body is her body and her body is your body. So you find yourself a Filipino woman that's in love with you. Her body is your body and your body is her body. Nobody else can touch it. She found out you messed around on her, your life is destroyed. You can forget about it. She make the American woman look calm and peaceful. There's nothing like a Filipino who's been, let's say there's nothing like a woman who's been scorned. There's nothing like a Filipino who's been scorned, who have been abused, who have been done things to. Nothing like that. She would destroy you. I seen them do that to guys. I seen guys get caught messing around on their Filipino girlfriend or wife. Oh, you don't want to know the things they did to them. Yeah, I mean, if they don't cut you, if they don't give you a Filipino haircut, if the Filipina, which female for being the Filipina, that Filipina don't give you a Filipino haircut, she's gonna screw your brother, your father, your sister, your mother. She is going to get revenge. She is gonna make you wish you was dead. So they're not pushovers. Do not think they are pushovers. Okay? They are not. They are nice women till you fuck them over. And then you open up a can of worms when you do that. They are very nice women until you fuck them over. You don't want to do that. Because I've seen what they do to guys. You don't want to do that. You want, if you got yourself an angel like Charlie Pye, you got to kiss an angel good morning and love her like the devil when you get back home. Let me give you some example of my Filipino wife. Okay. To me, our marriage was over before we even got started because some things happened. Maybe someday I'll tell you that. But one day, we had just got back to the States. We were living in the States, living on a base, and Navy housing. So everybody could see into each other's house, right? But you can close the curtain. So I'm sitting up there, Monday Night Football came on. I got the curtain wide open. I'm sitting up there watching TV. My wife came out naked. Naked. I looked at all the windows I was looking into. I looking out my window and see all the people who can look into our house. And she go, what is it gonna be? The game or me? Which one do you want? Turn that TV off. The game or me? I like, you're naked. People can see you. Stop that. They can see you. I jumped up, closed the curtain, turned off the game, and I had to go ahead and take care of business. I had to go in there and make love to her. And I had to buy her some roses the next day to insult her by watching the game, turning the game on. But she came out there naked. I'm like, the captain probably, though, I'm sure some officers enlisted. I mean, I'm looking into other people's apartment, and I said, I can see into theirs, they can see into mine. I'm like, oh, brother, close the curtain, got to close the curtain real quick, turn off the game, and tuck her to bed. Did what I had to do. I had to do my duty. So they want your attention, and they love making love just as much as we do. We call them LBFMs. You figured it out by yourself. But LBFM, what we call them in the Navy. My manager is married to one of them. And my manager, when I was in California, was married to one of them. And you know, they got 3 kids, 2 girls and 1 boy. And they get along real good. He's half Japanese, half white. And his brother's married to a Filipina. So, you know, you don't want to mess up. You mess up, they will destroy you. So, any woman you mess up on, how you doing? I'm making a video. Any woman you mess up on will probably try to kill you, so do not mess around on them. Be true to them, okay? But especially if she's a Filipina. You remember that, especially if she's a Filipina. So remember that, do not mess around on them, okay? So I know from experience, I spent 5 years there. Oh, Talaga, I spent 5 years in the Philippines. You know, 5 years. I saw all kinds of women. I saw the women from the city, I saw the women from the province. I prefer the women from the province, but the girls from the province, they come to the city to try to find a better life for them and their family. It's like that in Asia. Especially in poor country. They see us Americans as very rich. And compared to them, you are. You are. But like I said, when I was there, the dollar was $8, 8 pesos to a dollar. 7 to 8 pesos, sometimes 6.50, 6.5. So it fluctuated. Now it's up to like 55 pesos to a dollar. Or high. I haven't looked at the exchange, the latest exchange rate. The last time I looked a few years ago, it was like 55 pesos to a dollar. Okay? So your money would go a lot farther with that. So if you had a Filipino wife and you're sending $100 a month home to them, you're sending them more money than they can imagine, man. You're sending them a lot of money. $100 would be like 5,000 pesos for them. I mean, man, they could eat good. They could do things. And another thing I liked about the Philippines, all my clothes was tailored. When so I had my clothes tailor-made there. You know, I grew out of them. I was only 17 when I got there, so I grew out of them, you know, stuff like that. But all my clothes were tailor-made. It didn't. I just bought the material. They took my dimensions. They designed it the way I wanted it to be. That was another thing about it. So, like I said, but the main thing I want to get across to you is do not cheat on them. You have a woman that loves you to death do you part. You get hurt, you're paralyzed, she's gonna get a job, she's gonna work and take care of you. That is her job. That is her thing in life, to take care of her man. Okay? To take care of her man. She, unless you mess around on her, unless you got a bad girl, she's going to take care of you till you die. Okay? So remember that. So remember that. And if she's gonna cheat around on you, if you're gonna go there gonna cheat around on you, chances are it's gonna be a Filipino she's gonna cheat with. I don't know why, but the Filipino women seem to have a lot of respect for the Filipino man. So the chances are she's gonna cheat on you, it's gonna be with a Filipino man. And since there's not that many here in Ohio, you don't got to worry about that too much. But like I said, they're good women. But they got good and bad in everybody. Black, white, green, yellow, purple, doesn't matter. You got good and bad in everybody. Just remember that. But I recommend you look around. This world is getting smaller. This world is getting smaller. American women are not your only options. And the sad thing about American women is, if we American men abandon them and we start marrying Asians, and they go there and try to marry Asian men, the Asian men ain't gonna take the shit from them. They do what they can to get over here, but once they get over here and they get themselves established, they're gonna walk on them. They're gonna step on them. They're not gonna take shit from them. Especially the Filipino male. They're not gonna take shit from them. Okay? They're gonna put their foot up their ass if they fucked up. They fuck up. It ain't gonna be no ego shit. He gonna let it go for a little bit. Then when he put his foot down, he's gonna put it down for good. See, American women, if you listen to the video, remember that. They don't take the shit we American men do. They don't give a fuck about the laws, okay? I seen them beat their wives. You know, I see them beat the fuck out of their wives. And the thing about it, the other people would jump in and help them beat their wives. That shit used to blow me away. The other people would jump in and help them beat their wives' ass. Okay, that's it for today. Until the next time I go walking, that's it. I hope to post this today.